Fellow wasteland wanderer and adventurer, Grignr would like to know where you obtained such a fetching hairpiece. Wow, that is a real fucking mess, huh? Welcome to the Adventures of Grignr. Grignr today is in the one, the only NCR outpost here in the Mojave. Here in the road into the Mojave, or I suppose the road out of the Mojave, depending on whether you're optimistic or not. Because many people have written to Grignr. However, Grignr cannot read. So, once again, Doc Mitchell had to explain it to Grignr that many people have reminded him on this roof, or on a roof, but I'm 90% sure Grignr is more or less sure it's this roof. There is a lady called Ranger Ghost who is wearing her glasses in a very obscene way. That's the second time that's happened. Very peculiar. And by speaking to this lovely lady.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
Ranger Ghost, it is I, Grignr. Firstly, madam, you seem to have your glasses stuck in your ear. Secondly, madam, why do you sound as if you're from miles away? Is Grignr maybe a little bit too sober? Is he seeing things, imagining things? Grignr is willing to accept your work in exchange for payment for goods and services or treasure.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't.
You're in luck.
I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
You're in luck. I've already been there. Nipton was attacked by the Legion. I told the man downstairs this about a week ago. It's a wonder you people are losing this war, given that there's absolutely no communication. That's me saying that, not Grignr.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me.
Your language.
That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
Your mind might be more at ease if you took the glasses that were rammed in your temple out of there. If that is everything, Grignr will leave.
Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Excellent. Grignr has informed another person. That was the other quest that we'd missed in the outpost. It's very silly. Very silly. We're going to have a look around the Mojave outpost because there is a lot to this place and many people would like me to look into things a bit more, even though I get the impression that many people are trying to corral Grignr. Now, let me be clear. You cannot control Grignr. You cannot control Grignr. There are many people trying to encourage Grignr to do things that maybe he isn't super interested in currently. Trying to get him to speak to certain people and see certain things. Madam? And there is absolutely no one in here of interest.
We won't go quietly.
Grignr may have had an epiphany that if anywhere is going to have the books that Grignr can learn funny words from Magic Man and learn new things and become new things, that a barracks is a fantastic place to train people. And somewhere in this barracks, if Grignr's intuition is correct, is perhaps a book. Although Grignr doesn't remember where the book is. Grignr might be misremembering things. Grignr is 90% sure in this barracks there is a book somewhere for Grignr to learn something from. Because that's just logical. Not that Grignr could spell logical. Where the Grignr is beginning to think that maybe he has the wrong end of the stick. Shit. Damn it. Grignr must have been mistaken. Silly Grignr. Maybe I'll have to look it up between episodes. What the fuck? I could have sworn there was a... I thought there was a melee book in this building. Clearly I'm mistaken. I thought it was under one of the beds, but obviously I'm losing my damn mind. But we'll have a look there. So. Oh, bar. Oh, this is very good timing. Well, firstly, Grignr's probably very sober, so let's sort that out. Grignr was yesterday. Lots of people asking why I'm drinking. Grignr's drinking lots of different drinks. The simple answer is, it's fun. It's fun. You get a mix. You get a bigger buzz if you mix drinks. Common adage is don't mix drinks, and to be honest, I can tell you from experience that's a fantastic idea, because my god, nothing will make you vomit harder than gin and rum and whiskey and scotch and absinthe. War one after the other. Long Island iced teas as fast as they can be served. Ah, what a life. Madam, you seem to enjoy the bottle. What's your story?
Looking for trouble?
You threatening Grignr? Oh, we can't reply in a suitably Grignr way.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
Grignr thinks we could be friends. How about a drink with Grignr? Now that's a Grignr answer.
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
You are the perfect person. Grignr. Grignr will be your friend. What are you trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
She lost her treasure. She likes punching things and she likes alcohol. Grignr thinks we could be very good friends. Why would they do such a thing?
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans
What a
in,
horrible expression.
out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
Oh, what are you going to do? Join Grignr. He needs someone else who can punch at his side.
Drink. Got a lot of memories to drown. If I die while doing it, so be it. Got nowhere else to go. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Grignr wanted to ask you something.
What's on your mind?
Quest added, heartache by the number. Any work around here?
If you're looking to sign on with a caravan, no. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with a Crimson Caravan, maybe.
Thank you.
Still, if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you.
The running and gunning sounds... Grignr would never say such a thing. Any other work?
I don't know. Seems to be a lot of attention on Nipton. Word is, one of the snipers in the nest on the roof spotted smoke from the east.
Oh, funny you should say such a thing. I'll be going.
You take care now.
Wow.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
And there it is. Round of applause, please, everyone. The first time we've heard it. That won't be the first time. Well, it is the first time. Won't be the bloody last time. Is what I meant to say, but it frazzled me. Sir, you seem to have a tree on your head. Is that meant to be camouflage? The giant glowing orange. What is that? Radaway on your back seems to suggest that maybe your camouflage issues are elsewhere. So Grignr has made a few changes to the reality of Grignr. Oh, like being sober. Oh, no. Thank you. Oh, much better. Firstly, Grignr can wait faster. As is life. Sometimes you haven't got time to wait around, but sometimes you need to wait around. So why not wait around and make it wait faster? That's solid Grignr logic. You can't argue with it. So, other advice, dutifully sent to Grignr by his many fans, arrived in Grignr's mailbox, which is, of course, as we, established yesterday, is, of course, now in the town of Nipton. No, wait, Novak. Oh, no. It's very confusing, because it's called Novak, but it very much did have Vac. Well, it might not have Vac anymore, because we live there. Anyway, Grignr's just walking and talking right now, because... Grignr just had to explain a few things. Lots of people have said to Grignr, why not read some books? Now, it's well established Grignr can't read. However, maybe Grignr can learn. Grignr has been trying to read the books to become smarter, become as smart as some other people. But Grignr could read a book. He has memory problems. That's really Grignr's problem. He can read these magazines, these skill magazines, and they can tell him what to do, but it just doesn't last forever. He has memory problems. And I mean, you try being shot in the head and not forgetting one or two things, huh? The part of Grignr's brain that remembers stuff, that's the bit that got hit by the bullet. And he can remember some things, but it takes him a long time. Then when Grignr does remember it good, he feels like he's leveled up. In some capacity. Grignr's just going to explore down here because somebody asked Grignr to come back down here. There's a couple of things Grignr wants to check out. Firstly, that sign. Secondly, this plane. Or whatever it happens to be. Some sort of metal contraption. Let's have a look here. See what there is. Go back to the Dust Bowl. Haven't been here for a while, huh? Okay, there's got to be something about it. Oh, horrible. What? Crashed airliner. Big old scorpion. Grignr is an expert at slaying those, so he's not concerned. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Good hit, Grignr. Oh my god! He absolutely sent it. That set a good precedent for today, Grignr thinks. What is over here? Crashed airliner. What are we actually looking for here? I don't remember. Oh, I know what this is for. As far as I recall. Grignr won't concern himself with these things for now. Well, I mean, Grignr doesn't know what to do with it. Grignr doesn't even know what it is currently. So we'll worry about this later. What's going on here, huh? Grignr's either not drank enough or drank slightly too much. Seems like somebody has made a tree out of cardboard and stuck it in this field. How bizarre. Let's head over here. So, Grignr would like to respond to some fan mail Grignr received from somebody by the name of Black Pigeons, who... What the fuck are you doing? Black Pigeon said, for those who don't know, Davison attacks you if you kill too many of his Nightkin, and Grignr would like to argue with you on that one, because it's Grignr's belief that actually it's random and very difficult to recreate. But that bit's actually true. That's actually true, though. So you can kill all the Nightkin, but he will... Sometimes he'll attack you, sometimes he won't. Somebody else made a much more likely reason to why Davison attacked us, and that is the explosion that we set off with the landmine. That most likely knocked over the... Or knocked or, you know, was just enough to trigger. Oh, we threw that on the floor ages ago. Do you remember? Huh. Anyway, the explosion from the landmine that Grignr stepped on was probably enough to knock the skull significantly enough to make Davison angry at us. And I think that's absolutely the case. Because I was fairly certain you could kill the Nightkin. So I looked it up. And it does say on the wiki that you can kill the Nightkin. Sometimes he'll attack you. Sometimes he won't. Now, more specifically, you're not supposed to kill the jailer. Because you could potentially go through Kill of the Nightkin before you've even spoken to Davison. But more specifically, you're not supposed to kill the jailer, but you can kill the jailer, and sometimes he'll be alright with it. I don't remember what's over here, what we're looking for. There's some sort of unique loot, but I don't remember what. Anyway. So yeah, it wasn't that. It was just, you know, it was either one or the other. It was either the shockwave or because, you know, we did kill every single Nightkin. But that's not guaranteed. It could have just been purely random. Anyway, so let's get on with it then. We got some quests to do here, and Grignr today is going to implement the power of reading. Let's go over to Prim. Actually, I think we need to go back to our hotel room before we do anything else. Is that our guy? So the question is, who do we want to put in charge of Prim? Because really, we've got the ability to do it now. We can either, you know, read a book and potentially reprogram the robot to be a sheriff. We can read the magazine and learn the speech check, or read the magazine and learn a barter check. So there's plenty of options here. Let's have a look. I'm gonna throw. You know, it's a great opportunity to also sort out our inventory. Let's just do the usual of dumping some of this crap. I'll hang on to the useful stuff. Medex is pretty good. Basically lets you ignore, as it says there, ignore crippled limbs for a while and gives you damage resistance. Nuke is good for healing. Pork means to keep that. Rad-X is good for rad resistance, but honestly, Rad-Away is obviously way more useful. That actually removes radiation, which isn't really a mechanic we've had to worry about yet. Keep the stem packs, keep the sarsaparilla. So let's have a look then. So we're looking for What books is it that gives us speech and barter? Don't tell me. Meeting people. And... shit, what is it called? Fixing things will give us repair. Grignor's already pretty good at repair. I don't think he's good enough at repair to... actually, we'll take the buff out. I don't think he's good enough to repair the robot yet, though. Like, he's good, but he's not that good. What the fuck is the name of the book that lets you... I don't remember. I don't think we have it, actually. That's okay. We've got the speech. So that's good enough as far as I remember. So we have to go to Thingy in the Outpost. Tell him, hey, we want to get our pardon for the guy. So let's give you... oh, man, the bumper sword. We took that from... oh, yeah, we took that from what's his name, didn't we? Davison, when we killed him. That could be cool. Could be cool. We're not going to do anything with it yet, but it could be cool. Yeah, take this. Right. What's our weight? Our weight's actually pretty heavy again. What the fuck have I picked up? Oh, all the fission batteries. Right. Yeah, okay. You're right. That would weigh us down significantly. So that's... those weigh 25 total. 5 each. And then the fission batteries are 78. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and drop those off. Let's drop some of this crap off too. Very valuable. And useful for certain quests. Right now, though, not really that bothered. You can keep those. There you go. Perfect. Right, let's go try it then, shall we? I feel like the only one we can do is getting a pardon for the other guy. They didn't seem too keen to be working for the NCR. Oh, actually, I think we can convince him to also let the NCR lend some troops, right? Oh, no, that was barter skill. I don't remember. We'll figure it out. Oh, it's a bright day here. Poor Grignor's blinded. I think Grignor's also shockingly sober. We might have to go to the bar and buy some more alcohol first. Let's do that. Top priority here. Save the town of Prim? No way.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
Lacey, what do you have for trade?
Take a look.
Give me your alcohol, Lacey. Ooh, bladed gauntlet. That's fun. Honestly, there's a lot of fun melee weapons. But we can hold out. Ooh, ice cold nuke kill. That's nice. Stim packs? Absolutely. We'll take those. We got a lot of money on us. Let's buy the whiskey. Let's buy the vodka. Let's buy the scotch. Duck and cover. Oh, that's a permanent increase, isn't it? That's nice. Medex, nuke color quartz, purified water, minis healing, wine. Bear in mind, was part of the role play. You got all the alcohol. What we got in here? Anything cool? Nothing. Blade blank. Use to make our own weapon. There you go. And tempered shish kebab. That's a fun weapon. I'll be going now.
Fine then.
God, that nuke color is bright. Which nuke color is that? Quartz, yeah. Quantum is the blue one. Quartz is that one. And there's like a green one, right? I don't remember. Anyway, let's go have a chat with Knight. What's his name? Rejected Grignr. Major Knight.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
You still won't go on a date with Grignr, though, will you? About Prim.
Prim?
Prim has seen better days.
It has. It was a promising trade town before the escape at the correctional facility.
Prim, and then Hayes is undermanned. That's the barter one, right? I've helped out around here, sending troops to fortify the NCR in the region. We could try an alternate line because we're slightly friendly with the NCR because we've helped them out a couple of times now. So we could try an alternate dialogue line. Or what was the other option then? Getting the pardon for the other guy. I don't want to use the magazine if we can avoid it. And I'll be honest, I feel like letting loose that fucking murderer effectively on the town is probably not a good thing. Grignr would go the path of least resistance because he doesn't care. I've helped out. Grignr has helped you. You now help Grignr.
I see the wisdom in that. I'll radio for a unit to head up to Prim and offer some additional support.
Excellent. Goodbye.
Dismissed.
You realize... Dismissed? What a... Grignr's a civilian. What are you telling him to dismissed for? What's wrong with you? Weird man. A traveling merchant. Wait.
Hey.
Was there a traveling merchant around here? Ah, my friend.
Hey there. Need anything?
I want to sell you some stuff. Or maybe buy your stuff. Oh, I already have apparently spoken to this guy. Okay. Let's go let them know. That's another victory for Grignr. And that might even open up Prim Casino. It will. Thank you for the kind compliments on my feral ghoul impression. I've practiced it for many years, playing Fallout 3.
Howdy.
We're here to speak to Beagle.
Any luck finding a suitable candidate for our next sheriff?
Oh, right, we have to go speak to what's-his-name first, don't we? My bad. Grignr is an idiot. Grignr goes in, oh, the NCR will be your sheriff. Meanwhile, the NCR has no idea. Beagle has no idea. And quite honestly, Grignr has no idea. Be nice to get to Vegas soon. We'll make that our next priority. We'll help out the people in Prim. But getting to Vegas would be very nice. The shops, the sights, the sound, the gambling. Bear in mind, Grignr's 2 top stats are luck and strength. Maybe about time we put that...
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
My brother in Christ. With your eyes. Lieutenant Haynes.
Yeah?
Hello. I got the extra troop support for Prim.
Yeah, I just got word of that. There's a squad of rangers standing by. Sergeant McGee will take over as sheriff and the rangers will be his deputies. This town will be in NCR territory.
Do we trust the
This means that
NCR?
aside from protection, the citizens will also need to become registered NCR citizens and pay any appropriate and associated taxes.
So, do we want them to do that? Well, I mean, it depends. Do we like the NCR? I don't think we've made any allies or the only allies we made are the people at Good Springs. And the NCR like us a little bit, but we don't necessarily like them. I mean, what have they done for us? We've just done a bunch of busy work. I think this is probably the best way to just move ahead. So you know what? Grignr agrees. Send your troops. Grignr respects strength, right? Grignr's a strong man. He's a simple man, and he knows the ways of violence and you know, money. And that seems exactly what the NCR are offering right now.
Roger. I'll radio them over now.
Outstanding. And I believe... There you go. Finally, Grignr is free. Okay, then. So, what do we want to go for, then? I mean, we know where our weak points are. Bartering, for a start. Honestly, medicine would be fantastic. Because we've got such low health, gaining more health per stimpack use would be massive for us. Survival, though, would also be huge. We only get 11 skill points. The amount of skill points you get depends on your intelligence, right? And Grignr's a fucking idiot. So, lockpick maybe wouldn't hurt. Getting that to 25 so we can unlock easy locks, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's 25 anyway. You know what? I'm going to gamble it. I don't remember. Unarmed would be fantastic, so the Grignr can punch rather than relying on a damn sword, though the sword does give us enough reach that we won't get on the wrong end of a scorpion stinger. I'm not sure. I think we need to actually go for a little bit of speech. I think I've got to go a little bit into medicine, too. Grignr can hit hard. He just can't take many hits. So speech, lockpick, medicine. I think that's going to be the most useful. What 2 perks do we want to take? Now, I know it says 1 perk, but it'll pop up again because, you know, we've got basically every perk mod on the Nexus. There are literally too many. There's like 5 times the amount of perks than there are levels in the game. So, Grignr needs to, you know, really see what we can do what we can do here. Somebody said jump to conclusions makes perfect sense for Grignr, and I agree. Somebody also said... I think it was Sir Thor the Swede said that Destiny Gambler, in response to an earlier episode, is pretty fantastic because during combat, dice will occasionally roll. And if you get a good roll, you'll be better in combat. If you get a bad roll, you'll be worse in combat. You might take more damage or deal less damage or something like that. Drink to last lets you fill up water bottles from a toilet. Okay. Where's my pants? I mean, you can kind of ascertain what that one does, I think. Get drunk and fight hard. Oh, but that's also so good. What's the most Grignr here? Jump to conclusions. Intense training is also very Grignr. Jump to conclusions we'll take. And then in theory, I think it'll let us get another perk now. By giving us another level up. There you go. It says level 6. It's not actually level 6. Don't worry about it. Or like we're level 6, but we don't get the stat increase. We just get to pick another perk, basically. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I might need to look into it, because if it's actually leveling us up, not just giving us 2 perks, that'd be pretty weird. I mean, Toast to Victory. Oh, but it has unlocked some new perks for us here, too. Bushwhacker. Machetes. Gives us 20%. Oh, no, look. 20% damage and 10% attack speed when using medium or long-range melee weapons. Oh, shit. Oh, man, these are so good. Maybe these perks are pretty good. But the issue is the higher the level you go, the harder the enemies become. And if we're only getting levels and not the actual, skills to go along with it, this sucks. It's going to make the game way harder than it needs to be. So maybe this mod is garbage, and the person who uploaded it to Workshop should be ashamed. Maybe it'll just move us back down to level 5. I'll double check. Post of Victory. Oh, it's so good. It's for companions, though, and we haven't got any companions. I think we got to go with this, haven't we? Bushwhacker grants you 20% damage and 10% attack speed when using medium or long-range weapons. I wish I knew what our attack is right now to know if this bloody modded sword is affected by that, because I bet it's not. Oh, toughness, though. +3 to our damage threshold. Our damage threshold is already pretty damn high. It's our health. Oh, this is hard. This is a hard choice. I think we got to try Bushwhacker, haven't we? Although the baseball bat would be hilarious. Alright. It does put us back to level 5. It does put us back to level 5. Look. Level 5. Okay, that's good. That's a great way to do it. So it takes up to... It doesn't actually give us the extra level. It gives us the extra perk, then it puts us back to where we were. The anti-clever system. Alright, don't panic. It works exactly as intended. That's good. Means we get all the bonuses of these fun extra perks. Silly extra perks, let's be honest. Without the negatives of the game becoming ridiculously hard. What about the guy, then, that we are not allowing to... Oh, look, now they all come out of the casino. They're all happy to live in their town. What do you think?
Well, if it isn't the lawbringer.
What's your problem now?
My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Apparently 2.5 months of law enforcement experience doesn't count for anything. The new regime is just that. All new. He's rude. Don't tell him I said it. Prim has a sheriff now. Just not as supportive as I would have hoped.
Oh, they're not super pleased about my choice of sheriff. But, I mean, what were my options? We make a robot sheriff?
Prim is the new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
Oh, Johnson Nash is happy about it. Look, what are my options here? We reprogram a friggin' robot. We put a criminal who takes law into his own hands in charge. Or we put the NCR in charge. I feel like, morally, it was the best of a bad situation, right? I don't think anything happens to Bison Steve. I think it just remains like this empty, desolate, horrible wasteland. It's kind of sad. Well, let's wait for another hour, I suppose. Let's have a chat with Johnson Nash, then. See if he knows any more.
Heard it was you
Our
brought
old
the
boss.
law back to Prim, youngster. Hats off to you.
He's happy with it. We're going to get the information on the man that shot me.
A Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the powder.
We already
gangsters.
know where to
He'll
go,
be your
but it's
best
worth
source
asking
of
around, right?
information on that subject.
Mm-hmm. I want to ask you some more on the delivery. I have some questions about you, Robert. Do you have anything for sale?
Yep.
Ooh.
On the other hand, I'm paying them NCR taxes, so now you got to as well.
Okay. Price is slightly higher, but he's got a lot more stuff. That's fine by me. That's all right. La Fantoma. Oh. Sneak plus 10. Whiskey. Well, don't have a choice, do I? Rum and Nuka. What choice do I have? kind of makes me feel a little sick. Just looking at that. Power Fist ported. Chambers increased attack speed. Oh, man. There is so much we could do with this. It's still very early, right? So we're miles away from being able to do anything too useful with it. Right, we might come back
Pleasure
here, Johnson
doing
Nash,
business
to sell some stuff. And we can play a game of Caravan. I'll never do that in my life. I want to speak to his wife, Ruby.
Hello there. What brings you to Prim?
What brings me to Prim? Who are you?
I'm Ruby Nash. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My husband and I are Prim long-timers. He fancies himself a trader, and I know my way around a kitchen.
Grignr. Would like to know what you cook. Grignr is a man of the land. He's a survival expert. He cooks things himself. Share your recipes with Grignr.
My specialty is a rad scorpion venom casserole. It's more appetizing than it
are a
sounds.
witch.
The venom has a sharp, smoky flavor. and it numbs your mouth so fierce you'll forget you ever had a tongue. It's perfectly safe, long as you don't have sores in your mouth for the venom to find your blood, 'cause that'll kill you dead.
Grignr is full of sores. I mean, have you seen his face? Grignr would like to try some of your rad scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
I don't have any.
Guess you'll be needing...
What a conversation. That was Grignr level of conversation, wasn't it? I have a rad scorpion casserole. Oh, you do. You make me some. How much rad scorpion you got? None. Conversation over. Great one. Oh, there's the guy. What does he think? Myers.
Hey, need to talk about something?
Yeah, just... Oh, I was going to have a chat with him, see if he, was going to say, oh, shit, you didn't get me the pardon, now you just put the NCR in charge. He doesn't actually seem to give a shit. Well, fair enough. Another day, another happy customer. What do they think of us now? Oh, so Prim doesn't have a thing associated with it, which is kind of surprised. Powder Gangers hate us. Good Springs love us. What do the NCR think of us right now? Neutral. Okay, fair enough. Novak, also neutral. We are doing that quest for Novak, so I think we'll head back up there, and I think we'll carry on finishing that quest. What we started yesterday with Davison. What is this quest taking us to? Garage door. What? Oh, was this? Yeah, all right, Cass's quest. Let's go and have a chat with Jason Bright. Jason Bright and his followers blasting off to the grand unknown. You know, I get the strangest urge to go visit Disneyland. Are there any more ghouls in here? I think we probably got them all, didn't we? You see that? Grignr has ascended to a level none of you thought possible. I'm 90% sure we got most of the ghouls. I'm 80% sure we got all the ghouls. I'm 90% sure we got most of the ghouls. Oh, junk food. Grignr wouldn't eat that. Grignr's going to take it to give to someone else. Wow, this place is horrible, isn't it? What a fucking dump. Good God. What my basement? Who's playing that bell? I mean, to be fair, it would keep people out here, right? If it was strewn with zombie corpses and someone was dinging a bell. Ah, now the scrap metal argument. Well, those are industrial components. It's not the same thing, but the scrap metal argument. Many people corrected Grignr, thought Grignr was envisaging a past life. It turns out we can do things with scrap metal. Nothing particularly useful right now, though. We use it to repair stuff. Grignr had these strange visions of a distant land in Washington, D.C., and how scrap metal was a little bit more useful there. Jason Bright. Or not so Jason Bright because of the character on the wall. The demons are gone. Grignr has slain them.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Grignr will join you? Okay. Oh, what was that there? Whoa. Kinetic accelerator implant. For Cyber Grignr. Well, are they just going to abandon this place, are they? Oh. It was an oxygen thing. It's freaking me out. Well, someone was in my walls. Grignr is losing karma. Grignr is a barbarian. He's a treasure hunter. He's a man of action. And he's a man of opportunity. And to be quite frank, Grignr doesn't really understand why ghouls need Rad-X, given that ghouls are immune to radiation. Well, Grignr doesn't understand that, because he's Grignr, isn't he? He's an idiot. Man's he's a fucking bored. What is this? Employee terminal. If it's red, it means you can't do that without there being consequences. So if your terminal's red, you hack it, people are going to get pissed off. If there are things on the side that you want to steal, but it's red, people are going to be pissed off. But Grignr's still going to have a look around, make sure he hasn't left anything down here. Requires key. Don't remember how we get in there. I think I vaguely remember what's in there. Just don't remember how to get in there. Grignor's feeling slightly motion sick from all this running around inside tight corridors. Grignor's starting to get a little bit of a migraine. Oh, not that Grignr knows what a migraine is. Sorry, that's wrong. We're in the wrong universe for that argument, aren't we? Oh. Strange. Ah, now also, worth mentioning, many people have reminded Grignr that Grignr can steal the book that was on Ranger Andy's bed by picking it up and carrying it away so that Ranger Andy can't see it, and then stealing it, which is very silly. I actually remembered afterwards, because I remembered that, well, let's assume this is some sort of parallel universe. Grignr had a vision of a building filled with strange laser guns that Grignr doesn't understand and is slightly scared of. But Grignr had visions of carrying these laser guns into the bathroom and stealing them so that the guards didn't see. Grignr doesn't understand his vision. Grignor's also fucking lost. Wait. Do I get there again? Oh, Grignr is feeling very sick all of a sudden. Good lord. That didn't take long. Grignr is an idiot and missed the turn. Let's try this way. Aha! Perfect. Yeet. Oh! Grignr wasn't so massive and muscular. Here we are. And down we go. Well, we cleared this place out pretty effectively last time. But this is as far as we went, so let's see what's in the basement. What are these people after? What was all of this murder and deceit? What was it all for? Oh, Grignor's feeling a little bit ill. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it's the lack of alcohol. That's probably it. Perfect. We've become addicted to scotch. I don't know why we keep repeatedly becoming addicted to alcohol and then it not... And then like stopping being addicted to it. What is this strange sign? This must be... it's gold. It must mean treasure. Gold for treasure. Oh, it's actually not a problem at all. Strange. There's nothing in here. There's a reloading bench. But this one. Grignr seeks treasure. Ah. Well, that seems very, very blown up. What is this? A ladder to the Mojave Wasteland. A shortcut. Why didn't they just come in the friggin' ladder then? Pray tell. Why didn't they just go in the ladder? Well, they were locked in the room, weren't they? But... well, here is Grignr to help out and save the day. Space Grignr. Space Grignr. Don't tell him. Step back, that's mine. Mentats. Grignr does love drugs. Stealth nanobot implant. Cyber Grignr. And then there's a hatch, which Grignr can't interact with because he's... oh.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer.
Indeed.
I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Grignr is only in it for the glory, the statues, the women, the men, and anybody who would love Grignr. Are you seriously going to make your great journey on those rockets? What would Grignr know about rockets? Grignr bids you farewell.
There is no way that we can thank you
enough. A brave journey.
Wanderer. Your
like many a
here
barbarian.
Was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Onwards to follow foreign shores, Jason Bright. May your journeys be fruitful and your enemies crushed. Holy shit. Why do they need spacesuits? I guess it's for the oxygen more than anything else, right? Because, I mean, they're ghouls. They wouldn't need to worry about space radiation. What happens if they go into space and then they get hit by the radiation from the sun? What if they become human again? Wow, they actually are going to fly to space in those, huh? Fucking hell. Chris Havisham.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the great journey.
Yes, my ghoul friend. How can Grignr help? He's in it for the statue.
I was close to completing
and he can
work
loot this
on the
place when they're
rockets
gone,
before
more
we were
importantly.
driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
Grignr has no idea what any of those things are. You draw Grignr a picture, he'll find your thrust agents.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
Well, find atomic fuel for the rockets. Fine. Later. Strange man. Grignr will be taking this for Grignr's cosplay sessions. Grignr is looking for atomic fuel. Have we found anything even remotely close to rocket fuel? Well, luckily there's a map marker, because Grignr would have no idea. I mean, I know where it is, but Grignr would have no idea. Let's go to, well, I guess the Short Slick Saloon. This is the modded building, if I remember. Grignr could have eaten mentats to make his brain good, and he might have been able to convince one of those people a different route. He remembered. Grignr's memory is coming back to him after he was shot in the head, just as a reminder. Ooh, little village. Have a look. That's right. Mentats are little pills you can eat that make your brain fast. From Grignr's favorite space novel series, Dune, which is about a man called Lawrence. Oh. And he saves a bunch of people by derailing a train or something like that. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize these guys would be hostile. Grignr comes in peace. He doesn't. It's a clever ploy by Grignr. Now they will let Grignr get close enough to kill them. Work like a charm. Oh, fucking hell. You've discovered Highway 95's Viper encampment. Wow. Wow, that was truly pathetic. I'm going to attack Grignr literally with a butter knife. Brilliant. Okay. Free loot for Grignr. Getting a little bit distracted, I will admit, but you know, it's fine. Empty bottles. No sadder sight for Grignr. It's over here. Motorcycle gas tank. There's people trying to build up motorcycles all in Fallout 3 as well. All throughout the ruins, the DC ruins, there's bloody like motorbike parts. Healing powder. Oh, that could actually be legitimately very good. Something Grignr needs to learn. I think we need a higher survival skill, if I remember correctly. What is this, then? This is the fuel that we need, right? Or is this the thrust control modules? Grignr's very confused. Grignr also feels very unwell. Maybe a little bit too much alcohol. Ah. Pack Brahmin. Oh. Significant radiation. Ah. Oh, Grignr's mortal enemies, the geckos. Golden geckos. They are stronger. Not as strong as Grignr. Wow, they are stronger, aren't they? Bloody hell. Oh, they've broken one of Grignr's limbs. What has Grignr had broken now? Oh, the leg's been crippled. Throwing a few stim packs, that's fine. Here you go. Just some casual isotope 239 igniting agent. There's some stim packs too, eh? That's quite nice. Oh, super stim pack. Hello there. Jake juice. That sounds like a delicious... what's the word? Alcohol. Green has drank so much he's forgotten what alcohol is. This place is making Grignr's hair feel funny. There's a strange tingling sensation. Deep in his organs. Okay. Whoa, okay. Now, careful that. Go, Grignr. Mauler attack. Grignr! Outstanding work, as always. Fantastic. Okay, well, there's the igniting agent. Excellent work. A little stim pack or two again. Even geckos are like putting Grignr right on the back foot here. Shit. Excellent. Excellent. Let's go see Chris Havisham. Tell me they couldn't like sneak out through the window, come through the back door or something. Like, why did they need to go through the basement? Pretty bizarre. Grignr feels like there's something not quite right here. Hello, Chris. It's like speaking to someone from Liverpool, isn't it?
Have you found the components we discussed?
Grignr has found this. It was on his map. I assume that Chris Havisham typed the details into his map. Must have known it was there already.
Yes, that's the stuff.
Yes.
And the container's shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Grignr always has thrust control modules. Wink. Let's go.
Bye.
Let's go. Let's leave Grignr. Grignr has 2 thrust control modules for you right here. And then I need you to imagine him slapping his ass cheeks. I mean, I can't do that in game, otherwise I would. It's a visual joke that unfortunately I... Old Lady Gibson. Oh, the scrapyard. I'm Old Lady Gibson. All the old ladies in this game sound the same. It's almost like they're the same voice actor. Have you noticed that's true of Oblivion as well? If only Grignr had his trusty shovel. More graves to defile. Ada Strauss. Do you ever go anywhere else? Some fucking traveling doctor you are. No Bark Noonan.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
You're going to talk whether you like it or not. Whoa, Grignr can shake him down. Why would we do that? I mean, it's a very Grignr answer.
I give up. Please don't do no harm to me, mister. At least the way it's not my face. All I got left is my rugged good looks. What do you want to know?
Actually, I'm not sure. What do we want to know? What do you know about the abduction of Boone's wife? Holy shit, this actually might be genius.
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell.
Woman in the lobby?
Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe.
Who is John?
Either way, you asked me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know
the
better.
Lobby. Who was it?
More rat men. Come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises
Look for
of riches
evidence
and fancy
of
mud
the guilty
mansions
party.
with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Excellent. Nobark Noonan speaks of mole men coming up from the ground, and evidence of this is... Careful there. Evidence he obviously took offense to Nobark Noonan calling him bald. Evidence is in the lobby. Excellent. What is that? Is that a fucking Mooma kill? What is that? It was a car. Look, I thought that was a leg. That was a leg, and that was like a litter. Would you call it a litter if it's on the back of an elephant? I suppose you probably would, wouldn't you? What is this building here? Grignr will investigate. Is this Ada's... Oh, daughter Rogers Repairs. We also heard a signal. Pass under it for good luck. Or it'll crush you and kill you dead. A dog. Greetings, Hound. I'm Grignr. Feel. Grignr does not feel anymore. Oh, a whole pack of dogs. Basura. Colmilo. How does he know their names? Ray. Rayner. Are you Old Lady Gibson? What is this? Cybernetic Surgery Standard Edition. Yeah, that could be it. Greetings. Get out the fucking way. Grignr is here to speak to you, Old Lady Gibson. Sorry for interrupting your bread. She ate the plate and all. What a fucking monster.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too.
Grignr would...
You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR.
What about the elephant
place,
outside,
so
Old Lady
it's off
Gibson?
limits to prospectors.
Grignr. Yeah, Grignr is so drunk he's forgotten his name. Grignor's looking for rocket parts, thrust models or something.
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
What if Grignr trades you his thrust modules for your own thrust modules? Oh, we can actually say that. I had that whole thought formulated. Shit. That whole thought formulated in my mind before I'd even seen it. An attractive woman like yourself all alone. Maybe you and I could work out some kind of trade.
I know I'm not young and pretty anymore, but I appreciate the thought all the same. Here, take the parts, you flatterer.
Oh. I kind of feel bad for that, because it's like... Well, first I'm going to steal her book. I kind of feel bad for that, because it's like, maybe... A, maybe Grignr wanted to lay pipe, and she's just, like, basically turned him down. B, kind of feel like I just kind of robbed an old lady there with some well-placed words. If I steal this, is the dog going to notice me? Hound! Hound! Step away! Grignr needs this book so he can become Cyber Grignr. Fuck. Hold on. We could use a stealth boy, but... I don't even want to know. Hidden? Well, not really useful in your hands. This highly educational and particularly rare book, every decent doctor should be able to learn the art of cybernetic surgery. We got away with it. Grignr is not known for his stealth, but my god, this time he has done it. What is this? Really makes you think. Thank you for watching the adventures of your good man, Grignr. Thank you for watching the adventures of your good man, Grignr. Grignr will be back and is significantly closer to Cyber Grignr. We found 2 cybernetic components. It's going to be very expensive to do cybernetic surgery, of course, but that's fantastic. We've cleared up, what, 2 quests today? Tying up a lot of loose ends. Potentially a 3rd quest, because we have found, thanks to our ability to shake down a mentally compromised homeless man, because we've threatened him, we've potentially also found out about Boone's wife, stolen by mole rat men. But there's evidence to what really happened in the Dino D-Light lobby. At least the game seems to think so, and I'll trust the game on that one. And we found the last bit of the parts that we need by threatening to... Fucking old lady. I couldn't think of a more polite way to put it. It wasn't a threat. I made that sound way worse than it actually was. She was like up for it, but, you know, kind of feel like she lacked the self-confidence, which is a shame. Because Grignr's very lonely. I mean, Grignr's no fucking looker. Man's a balloon animal with a ghoul face stitched on the top. Grignr will get some sleep now because he's feeling very unwell. Oh, look at those stains, you filthy boy. Actually disgusting. Good night, everyone.